Mr. President, there's not much in our lives that doesn't depend in some way on agriculture. The food on our table, the gas in our car, the cotton in our shirts. Agriculture is the lifeblood of our country. And I'm grateful for the men and women who rise before the dawn for a hard day's work on farms and ranches across America. Mr. President, agriculture is a difficult way of life. It's filled with uncertainty. Storms, drought, or an early freeze can wipe out entire crops or herds, sometimes in an instant. There's market volatility, processing and transportation challenges, and the list goes on. Mr. President, the last few years have been especially challenging for America's farmers and ranchers. They face declining commodity prices, higher input costs, and higher interest rates, not to mention the natural disasters that have struck many parts of the country. Farm Bureau President Zippy Duvall recently told the Agriculture Committee that, and I quote, "In 2025, farmers will plant one of the most expensive crops ever," end quote. And many commodity producers are bracing for the prospect of serious financial losses this year. Mr. President, these challenges are real. That's why last December, Congress approved relief funding for agriculture producers hit by economic headwinds as well as those affected by natural disasters. Secretary Rollins committed to getting these funds out the door quickly during her confirmation hearing. And last week, USDA announced that farmers could now apply for direct payments from the Emergency Commodity Assistance Program through their local farm service agency. And additional assistance for those affected by natural disasters will be available soon. Programs like the Emergency Commodity Assistance Program are designed to help farmers weather the current storm. But let's be clear, they are only temporary measures, and they are no substitute for an updated farm bill that provides the resources that farmers and ranchers need to face current conditions. When I became Majority Leader, I made it clear that a full and updated farm bill would be a priority for the new Republican majority. Secretary Rollins has been clear that this is a priority for the Trump administration as well. And I appreciate the work that the Agriculture Committee is doing under Chairman Bozeman to respond to the needs of farmers and ranchers. During my time in Congress, I've had a role in crafting 4 farm bills. This will be my 5th. It's a difficult task at any time, and it's harder when the situation is as dire as it is today. But Senate Republicans remain committed to finishing this important work and delivering a farm bill that ensures farmers and ranchers have the resources they need to face today's challenges and tomorrow's as well. And I hope that our Democrat colleagues will join us in working productively to deliver this important legislation. Farmers and ranchers need certainty so that they can plan for the future. And providing that certainty is a priority of mine. I've introduced a number of bills that I will work to see incorporated into the Farm Bill, including the Crop Insurance for Future Farmers Act and Livestock Disaster Assistance Improvement Program, among others. Strengthening the farm safety net is an important priority of mine, as is a stable biofuels policy, including year-round access to E15 and timely and meaningful updates to the renewable volume obligations that matter to ethanol producers in America's heartland. And I continue to advocate for eliminating the death tax once and for all, so that no farmer or rancher has to worry about whether the family farm or ranch will be able to stay in the family after they pass. Mr. President, life on a farm or ranch isn't easy. And I'm grateful to all of our farmers and ranchers, including in my home state of South Dakota, for the remarkable job that they do day in and day out, feeding not only our country, but the world. And we have a responsibility to the men and women who work hard every day to deliver food, fuel, and fiber for America and the world. I look forward to continuing to work with my colleagues to deliver the updated legislation that farmers and ranchers need.